Hey guys, my name is Betterbrick Studios, and before we get into Ratchet, I need to make a very important announcement. Episode 4 of Forgotten Age, the finale, has been delayed a lot. I was about halfway done it, and I was trying to clean out my storage because it started to fill up, and I needed more storage to continue filming. And I accidentally deleted the whole episode. So we're back to square one. I'm gonna do a few other stop motions and then work on Forgotten Age on episode 4 on and off for a bit. And try and redo that episode. So if you're a voice actor for the series, don't worry about getting your lines in because you have a lot of time. Anyways, that's it for, alright, no, that isn't it for this video. Now, on to Ratchet. The obligatory repaint of Ironhide. Now, Ironhide's video did surprisingly well. And I don't think Ratchet's will do as well because it is just a repaint. But here he is anyway, in his van mode. It's basically all the same things I said with Ironhide. He's a little long and his wheels aren't actually correctly set, so he's tilted forward a little bit. His back is higher than the front. You got some blue windows. Yeah, I won't make a tutorial on this guy because he is basically the same thing as Ironhide. And also, we have, or it should have had, a red stripe going along here, but I don't have the pieces to do that. I might try and get pieces to do a red stripe in the future, but I don't know, I didn't have the time. The modifications include a different head. Got a light bar up here. Also, this has to open up to accommodate for the different head. And at the end of the video, I will do a tutorial on those parts. And the rest, you just have to do the same thing that you did for Ironhide. But here he is in his vehicle mode. It's pretty decent. I don't know. Let's get into size comparisons. Here he is with my LEGO Transformers Ironhide, and to no one's surprise, they are the same size. Here he is with Hoist, Grapple, and Prime. And finally, let's see if you can fit him in Prime's trailer. No, you can't. So that's it for size comparisons. There isn't much to talk about on this guy, because I've already said that about Ironhide. Don't really know what to say extra here. This little tile has a little bit of blue on it. I don't know where that came from. Probably won't notice it. But let's get on to the transformation. I've seen a lot of YouTubers who would skip the transformation on a repaint because they've already done the transformation on the original first. But I don't like to do that because you obviously have come here for Ratchet, so you're gonna get Ratchet's transformation. Now that you got the legs in position, you're gonna wanna fold down these. Just fold these up. Rotate around the arms. Fold up this thing. Pull out the head. Fold this down. Rotate it around. Just position this flap however you want. You could have it all the way back or just sticking up. I prefer it just sticking up. Here you have him in his robot mode. Now, as you can see in his robot mode, he is very similar to Ironhide, but just with a bunch of color changes. And I feel like the color is a lot more solid on this guy compared to Ironhide. You'll see in the size comparisons. I got all the right colors in the right places because I have a lot more white than I do red. With white or the red crotch piece, red hands. I've seen in some pictures where his thighs are red, but I just kept with what I saw in the G1 pictures. I originally had this thing here in red, but my friend of me, DTS Studios, pointed out that it's actually black, and I thought it was red because in Transformers Animated and Transformers Prime, it has been red. So that's a little bit of confusion. Now on to size comparisons. Here he is with Ironhide, who once again is very similar. I have modified these. The shins are now in red to be more accurate. But yeah, here's him compared to Ratchet, and they are the same size because they are the same thing. A fellow bot from the medical field, Hoist, Grapple, and Optimus Prime. As you can see, he is about Voyager class in height. Same as Ironhide. I don't really know what to say about him because I've said all this stuff before on Ironhide. But let's first get into articulation. Flat moves. Head can fully rotate. Watch out for the face. It comes off. That rotates, looks up, but can't look down, except really far. Backwards butterfly hinge at the shoulder. Full rotation. Out and in. All this movement all in a ball joint. 90-degree elbows, no wrist articulation. Hips go forward and back. And not that far out because they're hindered by these panels. But if you fold them down, they go out a lot further. But I think this looks a little bit cleaner. Bend at the knee. You got a 90-degree bend at the knee, but it all is hindered by kibble. Rotation at the knee. No, nothing at the foot. Probably could add an ankle tilt in there. And also at the waist, you kind of get a little bit of a wiggle if you untab it. But that's about it. I don't have any accessories made particularly for this guy, but I do think I have a gun somewhere for him to hold. Here it is. It's a pretty simple rifle. That just plugs into his hands. And that, combined with the articulation, gives him the ability to do some cool poses, such as pointing and shooting, hanging out with his friend, and getting ready to beat up some Decepticons. That's about it for this video. This part of the video. Now let's get on to the tutorial for this new back attachment and the new head, which I will be building by hand. So you can see you get on Ironhide. Once you've done the tutorial on him and just make him in white, what you're going to want to do is take off the head, get rid of this back accessory, and it should look about like this if you've colored him white. Let me quickly take this apart and do the light bar assembly. First, you're just going to want to take any 1x2 clip and then grab a compatible bar. It doesn't have to be this exact connection. Add a 1x2 on top of that, and a 1x4, and then simply add some lights, the little grill plate in the middle, and then this 1x4 or 2x4 plate that goes on there. Rotate him around, and this will go where this piece would have gone on Ironhide. And now for the head. First, you're going to want to take one of these bricks that have studs all over it. 1x1 up there, 1x1 flat. Then these 1x2s will go on the side. And you're going to want to get this piece. It's really hard to describe, but you're going to want to put a little plate on that. 1x1. I have one of these with the round pieces because I have found quite a bit of these. Remember these little slopes you'll attach to these studs, like so, and that go on the front of his face. And then using this little hole, just put that where Ironhide's head would have gone. And there you have Ratchet. Done. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos like this. I am working on, or I have done, a drop kick to go along with my shatter. I'll make a video on him soon, and then I'm thinking of taking these two apart and building more of the Bumblebee movie characters so that I can make like a stop motion with them. Because it seems that my Lego Transformer stop motions do really well. I haven't made one in a while. And I'm thinking of making one with these two. But that's it, and I'll see you next time.